Hello and welcome to tapping for fears that hold you back. Now when we're tapping, I'm going to be leading the tapping and we're going to be tapping very gently, very lightly on acupressure points. These are endpoints of major meridians just located below the skin. And I'll be talking.
And I'll be following.
Praksha will be following me. And you will be following Praksha. So as she taps and speaks, you tap and speak in response to me. Okay. Now, first of all, we need you to think of a scenario that's associated with a fear that holds you back, stops you progressing. This could be perhaps in a career that stops you moving forward, stops you applying for something, holds you back, makes you feel quite negative rather than positive about progression. And if you need a couple of minutes just to think about that, just press pause now and then come back to us. Okay. So now I'd like you to close your eyes and just place your hands over your heart. And I'd like you to think of that scenario and really tune into it. Use your senses. What could you see, hear, touch, taste, smell? What was going on? And really see it as though you were there. And then I'd like you just to see what emotion is affecting you now, is associated with this. Could be something like anger, sadness, frustration, or perhaps just fear itself. If you're not sure, just ask yourself the question and take the first answer. Don't overthink. And then I'd like you to see where you can feel this in your body, which does sound very strange. I always feel it in my solar plexus, and Praksha always feels it in her arm. So where does it manifest for you in your body? And if you're not sure, again, just ask yourself the question. Don't overthink it, just take the first answer. And finally, I'd like you to rate it. 0 being it barely affects you at all, 10 complete overwhelm. So where are you on the scale between 0 and 10? That's brilliant. And then I'd like you to open your eyes and just make a note of those area of the body, the emotion associated, and the number that you rated it at. Okay, so let's tap. I'm going to start here on the karate chop, and remember, you are Praksha. You're following Praksha. Okay. Even though I can be fearful, and it holds me back. I accept this. It's just where I am right now. Even though I can be fearful, I can worry about failing. I can worry about rejection. I accept it is where I am now. Even though I can be fearful, which holds me back, stops me progressing, which is not a good thing. So that's why I'm tapping. I accept it is what it is. Okay, so we're going through the points now. starting top of the head. All this fear,
all this fear,
all this fear that holds me back,
all this fear that holds me back,
all this fear in my stomach.
all this fear in my stomach.
Now this is the part of the body that we're choosing to use, and you're very welcome to use it too. It's called borrowing the benefits, and it will still benefit you, but if you prefer to substitute in your own area of the body, that's fine too, as is the emotion. Use our emotion word or your own when we come to that. All this fear in my stomach,
all this fear in my stomach,
all this frustration in my stomach.
all this frustration in my stomach.
And frustration is our emotion word. All this frustration,
all this frustration,
the fear holding me back,
the fear holding me back,
making me feel quite negative about things.
making me feel quite negative about things.
It's so frustrating.
It's so frustrating.
And I feel it in my stomach.
And I feel it in my stomach.
It holds me back.
It holds me back.
What if I fail?
What if I fail?
I might fail.
I might fail.
I could be ridiculed.
I could be ridiculed.
That could make me feel really bad.
That can make me feel really bad.
I'll feel like a fool.
I'll feel like a fool.
I don't want to risk it.
I don't want to risk it.
And that's so frustrating.
And that's so frustrating.
All this frustration in my stomach.
All this frustration in my stomach.
All the fear holding me back.
All the fear holding me back.
Perhaps I could let it go now.
Perhaps I could let it go now.
I could be open to it.
I could be open to it.
Does it matter if I fail?
Does it matter if I fail?
We all get it wrong sometimes.
We all get it wrong sometimes.
That's how we learn.
That's how we learn.
And I am willing to learn.
And I'm willing to learn.
It just is what it is.
It just is what it is.
It's no big deal.
It's no big deal.
So perhaps I don't have to fear it.
So perhaps I don't have to fear it.
I'll just give it a go.
I'll just give it a go.
All the things I've missed out on.
All the things I've missed out on.
Because the fears held me back.
Because the fears held me back.
All the opportunities that have been lost.
All the opportunities that have been lost.
I don't want that anymore.
I don't want that anymore.
I want the opportunities.
I want the opportunities.
And it's okay if I make a mistake.
And it's okay if I make a mistake.
I'll learn.
I learn.
I'll get better.
I'll get better.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I can release the fear.
I can release the fear.
And what if I'm rejected?
And what if I'm rejected?
I'm not good enough.
But I'm not good enough.
They'll see me as perhaps even a bad person.
They'll see me perhaps as a bad person.
I'll be rejected.
I'll be rejected.
All the rejection.
All the rejection.
All the frustration in my stomach.
All the frustration in my stomach.
But why should I be rejected?
But why should I be rejected?
I wouldn't reject somebody else because they made a mistake.
I wouldn't reject somebody else because they made a mistake.
We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I won't be rejected.
I won't be rejected.
And even if I was rejected,
And even if I was rejected,
it'll be for a good reason.
it'll be for a good reason.
Maybe that's not right for me.
Maybe that's not right for me.
Maybe that person's not right for me.
Maybe that person's not right for me.
We're not always a good fit for something.
We're not always a good fit for something.
And things aren't always a good fit for us.
And things are not always a good fit for us.
That's life.
That's life.
and it's fine.
And it's fine.
So I can accept rejection.
So I can accept rejection.
It's probably doing me a favour.
It's probably doing me a favour.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
And it's also a learning opportunity.
And it's also a learning opportunity.
I could improve my skills.
I could improve my skills.
And maybe I wouldn't be rejected then.
And I wouldn't be rejected then.
So either way, it's fine.
So either way, it's fine.
It's not something I need to be fearful of.
It's not something I need to be fearful of.
So I'm going to release the fear now.
So I'm going to release the fear now.
I'm going to accept challenges as opportunities.
I'm going to accept challenges as opportunities.
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm releasing the fear.
I'm releasing the fear.
Releasing the frustration from my stomach.
Releasing the frustration from my stomach.
I'm embracing the opportunities.
I'm embracing the opportunities.
I'm looking forward to them.
I'm looking forward to them.
I don't care if I make a mistake.
I don't care if I make a mistake.
I'll learn.
I'll learn.
I don't care if I'm rejected.
I don't care if I'm rejected.
Maybe doing me a favour.
Maybe doing me a favour.
And I can still learn.
And I can still learn.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Let go of that fear now.
Let go of that fear now.
Okay. Just taking a deep breath, letting it out. Just checking in again. Closing your eyes, looking at that scenario. How does it feel now? Has it moved in your body? Is it in a different area? Is the associated emotion still the same? Has the number changed? Sometimes it can go up initially because you're focusing. And it's not that you're doing anything wrong, and it will come down. So when you're ready, just open your eyes and make a note of any changes. And we'll do one more round. Okay. Free of the fear.
Free of the fear.
I'm quite excited.
I'm quite excited.
I'm feeling optimistic.
I'm feeling optimistic.
I'm feeling really positive.
I'm feeling really positive.
It's such a relief.
Such a relief.
I'm not burdened.
I'm not burdened anymore.
I'm not held back.
I'm not held back.
I'm ready to go for it.
I'm ready to go for it.
I'm ready to progress.
I'm ready to progress.
No more fear.
No more fear.
All gone.
Oh God.
Embracing the challenges.
Embracing the challenges.
All these new opportunities.
All these new opportunities.
All the things I can learn.
All the things I can learn.
So that I can progress.
So that I can progress.
Improve.
Improve.
Expand my knowledge.
Expand my knowledge.
Expand my experience.
Expand my experience.
This is brilliant.
This is brilliant.
The fear is no more.
The fear is no more.
I am positive.
I'm positive.
I'm embracing the future.
I'm embracing the future.
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Okay, just take another deep breath and let it out. Just bring that scenario to mind again and notice any changes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now, ideally, we'd love you to get down to a 2 or a 3, or even better. But, you know, so you can go back to the beginning of the sequence and just tap again till your numbers come down sufficiently. And you can tap on other instances where you found that you've been held back through fear and see how those go. And the more you do this, the more effective it becomes.
Yes, it's so powerful.
And just see how you get on. See how much more optimistic you are and how much more positive you are when you're taking on a challenge. I know I am.
I definitely am.
I wouldn't be sitting here if I hadn't. I don't think either of us would.
I definitely wouldn't.
So wishing you a very happy, optimistic, positive, full of challenges, full of opportunities future. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.